guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming, the City Mounts, Twin of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Wayfinder. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. I really love the music for this game. Anyway, okay, well, we know the Howl thing is out of the ordinary. Maybe that is some advanced finder ability. If not, it could be a latent magic power that you were able to harness. Right. We could try to teach you to commune with us. The three look among themselves and seem to have decided something. Arin nods and Bjorn smiles as the three surround me. Right, so our goal is to think of a person you want to speak to, and then send them a message in your head. You need to have them hear you by your own desire for them to do so alone. Whoa. I heard Bjorn's voice, in my head. Is it really that easy for them? Please teach me that, please! Ooh, excuse me. Feeling my excitement, Arin steps up to me and smiles, looking me straight in the eyes. Fynn, close your eyes! I do as I'm asked. I hear Gerolf, but I don't hear him. Alright, now, Fynn. I want you to remember our voices and one after another. I want you to think of us saying a word you have heard us say. A word I've heard them say? Does it need to be the same word? A word I've heard them all say. If so, I think I have one. Okay? I've got it. I remember when I met each of them and what they said to me. Finder. Arin, just after he rushed me to calm me down because he was the first wolf giant I've ever met. Gerolf when he complimented me after we ran away from Tucker. Bjorn when he was excited to find out if I was who he thought I was. Okay. Now, say it to us. Try us one at a time. I speak to Arin. Finder. Not quite, friend. Again. I speak to Gerolf. Finder. Getting there, Fynn. Again. I speak to Bjorn, but this time I don't use my voice. I use my mind. I will the words to him as though I'm angry, as though I'm desperate and I need him to hear me. I need them all to hear me. Finder! I hear nothing, and I'm a bit frightened for a moment. This music is a little loud. There we go. Then I hear them laughing and clapping for me. Did I do it? You can all hear me, right? By the great wolf, it is as though he has always been able to do it. What a marvelous learner you are, Fynn. It's true. You are really good at learning fast. Thanks. I have absolute faith that you'll be able to handle this and many other kinds of magic. Bjorn looks so excited. It must make him extremely proud that he was able to teach someone how to speak through their mind. Remember, Fynn, never use that on a human. They are likely to lose their minds. Say no, water time. So do not try to use this to fend off those brutes, as much as it pains me to ask of you. I nod and shudder thinking about how horrible it would be to try to talk to any of the football team in person, let alone with my mind. Heathens, a lot of them. Well, for now, maybe we should finish up here and all return to our homes. Fynn, you can call out to one of us if you decide you wish to spend time together before tomorrow. But there isn't a rush on us going. Returning by Monday is just convenient, not necessary. It's just that the elders are convening in a neutral distance between our respective villages for the next few days. I nod and take that into consideration. Even if I decide not to go with them this time, we could still go at a more reasonable time. I need to think. Alright, I need to think about all this, but I'll nap on it and call one of you guys later on. Well, we all say our goodbyes and I close up the shop. After I lock up the door, I see everyone headed in different directions. I happen to follow close behind Arin for a minute before his path splits off, and, after a wave to one another, mine continues out of the mall and on my way home. Chapter 5. Intercession. Time to be an intercessionist. I lock my apartment door and enter, dropping my keys on the counter next. That's a nice apartment. I turn to close and lock my front door and then sigh. What am I doing? Am I really contemplating going with these wolf giants to the realm? How does that end for me? And why do I feel like this isn't going to be as simple as finding their new leader? I move toward my bedroom and upon entering feel Linus brushing up against my leg. Kitty cat. Hey there, Fuzzbutt. I reach down to pet him and he boops his nose against my finger, brushing his head against my hand. You'll probably want your dinner, huh, mister? I move out to the kitchen to find his food bowl and open the container of dry food for him, measure out his meal, and retrieve the remainder of his last wet food portion from the fridge. Linus, being a smart kitty, follows me to the kitchen, and then once I claim his morsel-filled goods from the cold box, his primal senses tell him he must beg. Linus stands on his hind legs, holding onto my leg with one paw and reaching for the source of the meaty smell with the other. He gently wraps my hand twice. Linus, you want your food? Does my little liney-whiny want his food? My cutie... Oh, God. Ah, it's so adorable! Ah! Oh, it's so cute. My cutie meows and follows me as I head over toward his dry food. I lower the wet food down to the placemat and take his water to refresh it for him, patting him on the head as he happily devours his spoils. Now that I've finished taking care of Linus's needs, I decide to take care of my own need to nap. Let's say now, water time. Alright, y'all, let's jump right back into it, shall we? Alright. After that, I'll decide who to hang out with, I suppose. I undress down to my briefs, and, after cracking open the window to the fire escape just in case Linus wants out, I lie down under my fuzzy cotton blanket to nap for a few hours. Ooh, that's beautiful. The vision fades from reality and I open my eyes to the sight of unknown, yet familiar surroundings. The sky above me seems to be absolutely bespeckled with stars, and the night sky overwhelms me as I feel myself being swallowed up by it. My body is flung towards the heavens, and I see the ground below me getting farther and farther away. The world I know and feel safe in is pulled away from me as I feel myself falling up. The stars and cosmos pass me by. I wonder if I'm going to be returning, or if this is it for me. Did I pass in my sleep? Is this the truth of humanity? Our consciousness lent to us from some light years off place? Am I returning to where I belong? Then I'm snapped through the sights of the world beyond my ken. I can see stone castles built on fields of ice, clouds drifting along windy plains. And then I find myself back in that place where my dream had began the night I met Arin. Hello? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? A few moments pass, and I feel the hairs on my neck rise. I know someone is there. Maybe if I reach out with my mind instead. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you there? Yes, Finder. I can hear you. I am here. Oh. There isn't much time. I need your help, Finder. I need you to find my brother so we may free our father. The Aesir are not to be trusted, but if we do not work quickly. That's all well and good, but who are you? Skoll, okay. My apologies. My name is Skoll. The name is familiar. I cross my arms, or would if I could. I move to perform the action, yet feel like nothing happens. Body or no, I find I can still speak, so I do. Am I not actually here, or am I somehow restricted from movement? Where is here, exactly? Who is your brother? Who is your father, and where is he? Fair questions. Forgive me, Finder. And my name isn't Finder. Call me Fynn, please. Very well, Fynn. I apologize if you were insulted by my manner of address. I realize my methods are a bit unorthodox, but I find myself unable to do much else as I am now. As for where we are, well, you are still in your bedchambers. I have called your slumbering mind to this place. You shall become very familiar with this realm in time. This is Jotunheim, the realm of the giants. Finally, some answers. Why me? Why do you need me so badly? I can't see Skoll, but I can tell he's thinking. First, let me see to your other questions. My brother is called Hattie. He and I have been cursed with a near-eternal duty by the Aesir. I know he resents the Aesir just as much as I do for this. However, I am unable to see or meet him. Thus, I require assistance, and you just happen to be in a position to help. Like, you know? Convenience, is it? Why can't I shake the feeling that this is all more than a coincidence? I process what he tells me and think on it for a few moments before he speaks up again. For now, the why of it all is unimportant. If you decide to help me, it will require Hades' assistance as well. We must free my brother from his state and my father, the great wolf, from his binds. What are the Aesir, by the way? You've mentioned them a few times. The Aesir are the beings who currently hold power over the realm we're in right now. Their plans spell ruin for the very same realm they were meant to protect. They've turned a blind eye to those of us they no longer consider a threat, and so we are safe from their treachery for now. I suppose you'll find the answer to that on your own eventually. You're at a crossroads, and the choice of paths is yours and yours alone. Why doesn't it feel like that? This all sounds a bit out of my depth, but I'm already potentially helping 3 wolf giants find a chief for their tribes. Might as well try to find the other wolf from my dreams in this Skoll. Why is his name so familiar to me? Have I heard the Skoll and his brother from someone? Was it one of my new lupine friends? I remember them talking about the Great Wolf. It's time to start demanding more information from them. Skoll speaks again. Fynn, please, I beg of you. You need not walk the road ahead of you to its very end. I only ask that you walk it until you feel you've found the right way forward for yourself and my people. The answers you seek will come to you by your own hand, and in their wake they will set our star upon its true course. Cryptic shit as usual. I really need to speak up next time. Well then, I guess I have no problems promising that much at least. You have at least answered my questions, although I still don't know if I can trust you completely. As long as it doesn't impact my GPA, I'll see what I can do. If I decide to go with the wolves to their world, that is. I can hear his relief and gratitude immediately. Oh, Fynn, I thank you. Yours is a long, eventful journey, but by its end I know you'll be all the better for it. Our time is now up. I must be away. I shall return your mind back safely to your slumbering body. Please remember that our hopes go with you. Farewell for now, Fynn. I feel my mind drift as though I were about to fall asleep. The vision fades, and before I know it, I can feel myself in my body with my eyes closed, in almost lucid state. My eyes snap open as the effects of the dream wear off all at once. Sitting up, I shake off the lethargy and look over to see the golden beams of sunset pierce my thin curtains. I glance over at my alarm clock. It's getting to be about the time I figured I'd call one of my wolf giants. Wait, my wolf giants? Whatever. It works for now. I should decide who I want to call out to, the one I'd be potentially going with to their realm tomorrow night. Quiet my mind, say Finder a few times, and I think about them. Arin. I decide to call out to Arin. 1 second, y'all. Water time. I decided to call out to Arin. He was the first wolf giant I met after all. I've known him longer than the other 2. But there's more than that on my mind. He's athletic, tall, fur like a timber wolf, with eyes like precious jade, with a velvety, confident voice and demeanor to match. Comforting, considerate. Smells like a meadow of flowers in the morning sun. It feels like the right option. More than that, he's helped me calm down a few times. I know I can trust him. I can feel it. Plus, he likes to have his muzzle scratched. His soft, warm muzzle. Finder, once more. Arin, are you there? Yes, Fynn. I'm here. Have you decided on what you want to do? Not to rush you or anything, of course. I smile and think about what we talked about in the cafeteria. I know exactly where to take him. Can you meet me at the apartment? There's a cool place I think you'll enjoy, and we can spend some time alone there. Absolutely. I'll be on my way over there soon. I can't help but pull my knees up to my chest and smile a bit. I suddenly feel so excited and anxious for this. I think he'll be happy about it. Alrighty, Arin. See you soon. I get out of bed to get dressed and call Linus in from outside. After I close my window and lock up the apartment, I head outside in the cool autumn air to wait for Arin. Arin and I walk into the large corner pub I have come to so many times before. It's stationed on the bottom floor of an apartment building, so it's got us a great set of windows all along the front and side. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Check out Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!